and welcome back. We are here at Szczecin Paprykarz Open 4, our sealed PPTQ in Szczecin. We have 62 players and second round.
Okay, so this is the second round of the 6th round Swiss.
Yes.
Followed by 8
top
people,
8 in
top
draft.
8 draft. And
yes.
Right now in the future match we will have our colleague from Germany.
His name is Thorben.
Thorben.
You have his deck list. Yep.
Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Thorben
Sieksmeyer, I believe.
Sieksmeyer, yes.
Yes, and he is going up against our dear friend Jakub Kozak, also known as Hawaj.
Mr. Hawaj.
Okay. Mr. Hawaj. So we will
Mr.
refer to him as Hawaj from now.
Yes. Thorben and Hawaj.
Okay, me too.
So what is Thorben playing?
Okay, I see Thorben has a green-black pack with the little splash of white, and as far as I see, he's splashing. Yes, he's splashing white for 2 removal and 1 creature, Imperial Aerosaur and Bright Reprisal.
Okay.
For Mr. Thorben, Divine Verdict and Luminous Bomb. So it's a 4 card in total.
And Kuba, or Hawaj, he has a fairly straightforward blue-green Merfolk deck. One of my favorite tribes in this set, in this block. However, I think that Merfolk were more powerful in Excellent only.
Really? I got actually the opposite impression. We got very strong cards in Rivals of Ixalan.
Yeah, we got the Lord Kumena.
Yes, Lord Kumena. Yeah, Kumena is a mythic, so it's not very often see.
Yeah, it's not very relevant.
But the Herald of the Forerunner, it's a very strong Merfolk card. I think that's the core of Merfolk cards, and Mistbinder, of course. But Forerunner is often more powerful than Kumena, because he can grow to 5/4, 6/5, 7/6 very quickly.
Yeah.
So
Aquatic Incursion.
What Merfolk decks don't do very well is getting bigger than big creatures. I mean, all this aggression on the ground from Hawaj is being stopped by this 3/4 dinosaur.
Okay, right now we have interesting state, because Jakub just casted the enchantment, which can be destroyed by dinosaur, Brontodon, tak?
Yep.
I
believe it's a Brontodon.
Yes, it's a Brontodon, but you know, you don't want to sacrifice a 3/4 to destroy the enchantment.
So he just presents a 3/1 with flying.
Yeah, when you don't have nothing on board, so.
Yeah, and I mean, the enchantment is good because it can make any Merfolk unblockable.
Yeah. If you look closely, you see the the 3/3 Merfolk on the board. So it's you know, it might be a 5 power of attack right now. If he will decide to make it unblockable. We will see what Jakub will do.
I bet he's going to attack with his Kite Sail Corsair.
Yeah, because
I mean, it's a 2/1.
Yeah, trading with the 3/1 would be
fine by me. Yeah.
Yes, fine to Jakub. He will be pleased to trade in such a way. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know what he has in the hand. And okay, so it's Jade Bearer.
So Jade Bearer, when it enters the battlefield, it puts +1/+1 counter on target Merfolk you control. So.
Sure.
Yeah, and he decides to trade.
You have 4, 12.
Good attack by Hawaj, getting the edge where he can.
And the second main phase.
And he has a hardy veteran to follow it up. Good, good. I would be happy if I was in his shoes. I believe that he is really far ahead.
Yeah. Thorben is
No
not
play.
casting anything. That's a bad news for him, and good news for Jakub. Jakub has 2 lands, but come on, he has the enchantment, which gives
Yeah,
you
he
the
can do-
unblockable Merfolk. So if I was him, that would be easy attack with 1 unblockable plus 4/4.
It's a good mana sink too, because it's not like you can use it only once per turn, right?
Yes.
You can make multiple creatures unblockable.
Yes, you need plenty of mana, of course, but
That's why you're not
yes,
very afraid of getting flooded.
if the game gets longer, it's better for Jakub, of course. And if I was in Jakub's shoes, I would be concerned about attacking with the 4/4, since Thorben didn't cast anything last turn. He has open mana, and even though he has a clean attack with 4/4, I will be very cautious about that.
Combat?
Yeah, that's
Unblockable.
what he's doing.
I
He
mean-
has a clean attack with 2/4 because he can
Block?
bounce from each other.
Mhm.
Yeah, 3/4 and 2/4. Yes, and as we expected. Oh, so
Okay.
he is destroying that.
So, for free.
All right.
You have 9.
I don't know. Okay.
We see now
okay,
what is
so
happening.
What is going on?
So I guess this was the draw
No,
step.
no, Mr. Thorben.
It's
you have
sorcery
to-
only.
Oh, so what? Actually, Thorben thought that
He
he
can
do it in
end of
the
turn
end step.
and then cast it the next.
That would be sick because he would.
Good, but not as good as it is.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Jakub, you are very right.
Our
that-
favorite card is not
Yes,
as broken as
but
hell.
you know, and that's the problem because Thorben might have not enough time to clean the board with the.
Yeah, that turn he took off,
Yes.
it just might be. He time walked
Def-
himself.
Yes, definitely. That nail in the coffin, as they say, and.
This and this. Sure. This will be prey counters. Okay. Go. Okay.
Okay,
No.
I don't get it. Okay, he has Divine Verdict, so he's planning to Divine Verdict the 4/4,
Yes.
and Jakub is having fun. He knows he's ahead, even though he will lose the 4/4. I would be happy too.
Mhm.
1,
To
2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
yes, 5 damage.
4.
He's going to 4, and I don't know what its follow-up play, but okay.
So this turn, Tetsimok should come down. If Thorben has another land, I believe the correct play would be to put another prey
Yes,
counter
yes, yes.
and
But
then
you know,
cast it.
now I see that.
He's not that far behind.
Yeah, exactly. He will prey counter the 2/1
Yeah.
and yes, and destroy the creatures. So
Yeah.
this
You can
might
always
be
count on your best friend Tetsimok and
Yes.
your
Tetsimok service.
yeah.
If you have
Cleaning
any
services.
yes, cleaning services. If you have any problems, just stick the Tetsimok on the battlefield and worry not about anything.
Yeah, and if you put Mark of the Vampire on it, it's even better.
Yes.
Combat.
All right. So the follow-up is
Nice draw. Go.
The 4/2. Actually, Jakub is in trouble now.
drawing only lands,
yes.
getting a bit flooded.
Well, I was thinking that he is in favor, but
Sure.
Thorben just managed to
Right.
stabilize the board with broken card, which is Tetsimok, of course.
It's not broken,
Mhm.
it's perfect.
Yes.
It's by design.
Yes.
This
Another.
Merfolk that Thorben played cannot be blocked by anything
Yes.
that's...
Okay. Jakub is showing us that he's drawing a lot of good cards,
Yes,
which are lands.
I mean,
He's showing the frustration, and that's a sign for Thorben that hey, You
I
got
should just attack.
yeah, you got clean attacks because I don't have anything. If I was Jakub, I would not put the land, so that would increase a small percentage that my opponent would hesitate to attack with everything. So, yeah.
Combat.
Yes, combat. And another 8. What is he doing? Okay, he's reading the card. He has to jump block.
So take 2, yeah, I have 6.
Because that Merfolk cannot be blocked by anything that has 2 or less power.
Well, if I would be in Thorben shoes, I would attack with everything, but
yeah.
whatever. Okay.
I believe
So
that's just... Oh,
yeah.
I think that was a misbinder. Okay, so that's game 1 for Thorben.
Few turns too late. Misbinder would be
Yeah.
a lot of better in the second or third turn, but yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it happens when you draw the Lord on the empty board, then you say, why so late? Why so late?
Alright, so while our players shuffle up and consider the sideboard options they have, let's talk a bit about our sponsors. So, today we are transmitting, we are streaming, broadcasting on Twitch, we are broadcasting on YouTube, on Facebook, and we are also in our local cable television.
Yeah, that's a news.
Yeah, that's a new feature. That's a new feature.
When Twitch and YouTube streams are the daily basics, and today we managed to
score a gig on.
Yes, to make appearance on the TV cable. That's
that's something.
That's something. That's something.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can watch us on Twitch, on
YouTube,
Facebook.
yeah.
On Facebook. So
wherever it's convenient for you, and this would not be possible without our beautiful sponsors.
Yes.
So our main sponsor for this event is Ultimate Guard, a premium protection for your gaming accessories. They are followed by Magic Card Market, where you can buy singles, you can buy accessories, you can basically trade anything you want using that site. We are also sponsored by MTG Spot, the biggest singles shop in Poland. Our local shop, Wrota, has provided also some help for us. Free Blues Club, that's also a Szczecin local place, also giving us a lot of support. And psychatalk.pl, the educational portal, which is the biggest in Poland, and they provided us with some special features and special prizes, like hats, for example.
Yeah.
Usually we have only mascots, like plush dolls, but this time we have Psychatalk hats, which are pretty cool.
Yeah, it's winter. It's more useful. It's more useful than the mascots. Yeah, I believe so. We got 2 actually. So
and they come with a face mask,
yes,
so you are protected from everything.
Yeah. So it's a little Psychatalk. If you don't know what Psychatalk is, it's a creature, very popular back in the days, and this is that's
it
the
wouldn't
price.
be Paprykarz Open if we didn't offer Paprykarz to our
food.
to our players.
Special food from Szczecin.
Yes, this is our local, basically poor person food, but I like it.
Yeah.
It's rice mixed with fish, with vegetables.
Actually, I don't like it. But it's if you say Paprykarz Szczeciński, everyone knows where it comes from.
Exactly.
And the meaning and the symbolism of this special threat.
Yeah, exactly. So,
okay.
We are in game 2.
Game 2. And
Misbinder came a bit earlier this time.
Mr. Hawaj has started with the 2-2.
Hardy Veteran.
Hardy Veteran, exactly.
2-2, which becomes a 2-4 on your turn. Let's see how this game goes.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Jakub,
read the card.
Yes. What does it do? Jakub is shuffling his pen like Javier Dominguez, Javier Dominguez style.
Yeah, he's playing around.
Okay, we have seen that in Jakub's deck there is a misbinder, so
18. Yep.
Everyone is waiting for the big splash Merfolk attack.
Yeah.
As far as I remember, in the last Paprykarz Open, Jakub was telling that the Merfolk tribe is his favorite. So that's very nice that he have the chance to play it today. I believe he's very glad.
Pink. 16. Yep.
Yeah, not offering up the trade here. Let's see how he follows up.
I make two.
With the enchantment of
All right.
I believe it's
Aquatic incursion?
yes, aquatic incursion.
Yes.
Incursion, exactly. I don't know the name. I don't do often play with that, so
Yeah.
but it gives the unblockable Merfolk for 4 mana. Pretty good
Go.
with such dedicated deck.
Okay. Draw.
Okay, Thorben has Colossal Dreadmaw when it comes to big
You have
creatures.
3 cards in your hands? Or 4?
And
Oh, okay, 5.
and nothing more. Oh, he has Tendershoot Dryad as well.
Oh, really?
Like
I mean, we should not forget about Tetsimok, right?
and Tetsimok, yes, of course. I was counting the green ones. I was curious if he has something big like Galta, maybe, you know.
Yeah, that would be overkill.
The cost removal of 2 often shows us that there is more creature, bigger creature coming your way. In this particular scenario, it might be too late. Again, we see that Jakub is building slowly the advantage on the board, and the Thorben is trying to defend, trying to maintain the
with
board.
the little creatures of his own.
Yes.
Go.
And he just passes the turn back.
Thorben has like 2 Divine Verdicts in his deck, which is not super effective against Merfolk decks, which is very wide, and there is a lot of small creatures, which Divine Verdict is not very effective.
Yeah, you would prefer Supreme Verdict.
You're still going back to the Supreme Verdict part, but we know that it's not in the set. Too bad.
Too bad, yeah.
Okay.
No Damnation, no Supreme Verdict.
Very good. This one. Oh, yeah, this.
Okay.
The Regizar makes an appearance. Yay!
Small Regizar, Mr. Regizar Beta,
Yes.
as they say.
Oh, what is that?
Okay, go. I just wanted to know the wording.
Okay. He has a clean attack with 1/1, and there's not much
Not much else you could do.
Thorben can do about that.
Impale.
Dude.
Sure. Yeah, you killed it.
Ah, okay, that's Thorben's turn. I'm sorry. I thought that Jakub is attacking with the
Mistbinder.
yes.
Yeah, he
I
already
slept.
got in.
I slept few seconds.
It's early in the morning.
Yeah.
It's well, morning.
Okay.
For me, it's morning. It's only
it's
1 o'clock.
It's just 1 o'clock, so it's pretty much morning.
It's a Saturday, so after going out on Friday night, I mean, yeah.
We have 2 cards.
And Hawaj is in think tank mode, trying to figure out what he can do about this cluttered board. He has more land in hand.
Right now he should drop islands and forest
On the whip.
since he has the enchantment.
All right, he hunts the weak.
Okay.
How do you like Handweek in this format?
I like the Handweek, but I don't like the way he played. I rather have a Handweek veteran and try to put the counter on the Merfolk, since 3/3 evasive creature would be much effective.
Yeah.
The 4/2 was killing the 2/4, and I would rather spread the threats on the creatures rather than put
Everything in one.
on the yes.
Okay, so.
But you know, that's a detail. That's a detail. Jakub has advantage anyway, so
Block. Sure. 3 damage. Yes. You have
Okay.
both? Yes. Trade.
Trades the
And
token
go
for a
for
card, which you are always happy about. So yeah, let's see
okay.
what.
Thorben has nothing in hand.
No,
he has
that's
only
him out.
lands. Only 2 lands. He's in bad shape right now. That's
Yeah, there's no other way to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, Hawaj doesn't draw anything great either, but his board is just so much wider.
Yeah.
He can give any Merfolk unblockable and
Yeah. He's
just
giving
push damage, and you'll be
Push.
fine.
push Jakub, push.
Yeah. Just like this.
Yeah.
This two are unblockable.
Yeah, these
Okay.
two are unblockable. Those two.
Jakub,
yeah.
with his body language, he's telling us that, hey man, I'm in super good shape.
Uh-huh.
If you don't do anything right now, you are probably dead. And he's right. Thorben has nothing on the hand, unfortunately. He has no way to respond. And you know, there are no good blocks. He can double block the veteran. But if I was him, I would double block the 5/3. That's the biggest trick.
Okay. 1,
just-
2, 3, 4, 5 damage. 7.
So he just
I don't know. I
straight
don't
up
know
trades for this.
Why
And
has he done that?
it's.
No, he doesn't trade. He
Okay,
just
cool.
just jumped.
Oh,
What was
and
that?
that's the top deck, you know.
What
that's
was that?
You will see in a second. If you didn't see.
I didn't see it.
Okay, just wait.
Okay.
It's not a game breaker, but that's the first step to try
coming
to
back?
to come. Yes,
Okay. Let's see what that is.
it's a 5 mana, and it's a dryad.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Upkeep. Okay, you have the city betting.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Just kidding. At the beginning of each upkeep. Okay, sure.
Yeah. Reading the card explains the card, have I?
Oh, okay. So
Oh.
that's the last card.
Okay, great. So we are all tied up here. So it's 1-1 in this match.
I'm just showing them on the
And
camera.
yeah.
because maybe they didn't see it.
Yeah, we did see it.
Yeah.
We have seen it.
He is making sure that we see everything since he's
Yeah.
been in this seat for last 2 editions of Paprykarz Open. But today he decided to play because you can win an invitation to RPTQ. And if you win invitation to this RPTQ, which by the way is also going to take place in Szczecin for the first time ever, actually, you play in teams. And he can take 2 friends for free. So it's like you have an invitation to RPTQ and also a leash for 2 of your pets.
Yes, to your pets. Yeah, two
Yeah,
of your
exactly.
Pets. Or friends, you know.
Or friends.
I rather take friends than pets, but.
Oh, come on. Pets are people too.
Yeah, that will be a special Pro Tour
Yes,
in
of
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis,
as
yes.
far as I remember.
Yes.
And
It's a celebration of 25 years of Magic.
yes, and it will be triple construct. Triple.
It's unified standard.
Unified. That's. No, I'm talking about the Pro Tour, not the
Oh,
RPTQ.
okay. Yeah.
The Pro Tour, of course. So maybe let's go step by step. The
Yeah.
RPTQ will be the unified standard. So 3 people will play 3 decks of standard.
Yep.
But each card of the standard legal pool can't be played twice.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
the
you can have only only 4 copies of one card per 3 decks, but I mean, you can have, if you play, let's say, a lightning strike in one of them, the other 2 can't use lightning strike.
Yes.
So yeah.
So that will generate a lot of
Interesting
action.
decks.
Yes, interesting decks, interesting metagame, and yeah, it will be very hard to prepare because that will require a lot of brewing and deck building skills.
Exactly.
Since it's not very common thing. It's very hard to get some knowledge about the decks and information which can be helpful. So you need to rely on your friends and your skill.
Exactly. And since Hawaj just took a mulligan, let's remind you that we are...
If you forgot.
If you forgot, yes. We are coming here live from Szczecin, thanks to our sponsors. So Ultimate Guard, Magic Card Market, MTG Spot, Psychatalk.pl, Wrota, Free Blues Club, and thanks to our local television and the power of the internet, you can watch us here on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, on TV, anywhere you want.
Yeah.
And we will be here all day covering the events for you. All right.
It's 62 people, as we said before, and it will take.
It will take quite some time, yeah, exactly.
It will take quite some time, so I am expecting the tournament to last till late hours.
I'm sorry, I forgot about Pure Value. It's also a great shop, a great seller, also our friend.
Yes.
And
Okay.
he's also helping us.
Okay, let's get to the third game.
Yeah.
Decider. And Thorben is starting with the planes.
So the mulligan for Hawaj was not so bad. I mean, with the Vancouver mulligan rule, I'm not really afraid to mulligan to 6 on the draw. It's basically nothing.
You know, it's always something. It's not like it's nothing. You're losing one card anyway, so you know, I don't like mulliganing.
Nobody likes mulliganing, but
it's my personal feel. I rather keep you know, if you have to, you have to. But I'm always trying to look at the bright side of what I have in hand in the very moment. So okay, Hawaj is not playing any 2-drop.
That's a bad sign usually. You want to curve out. And the Bronzodon, the 3/4. That's dangerous. That's a big
1,
creature
2, 3, 4 islands. 4 islands for Jakub.
Yeah.
I believe he will follow up with 4-2 dinosaur.
So have no black, so no Totsimok for a while at all.
Yes, Jakub. You have a small window.
That smoke is always in the back of your mind.
Yes. That smoke is Dream Crusher.
And a 4/2. That's really, it's convenient. 4/2.
He blocks. He blocks the
Blocks the 3/4. I like it.
And puts a faster clock if nothing's happened for 5 turns, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow!
There is
that's
enchantment.
you know.
That's how we want to win.
What was the name of this card?
Yes,
It was.
Combat? Yeah.
I'm
I have 16, you have 24.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Squire's Devotion.
Squire's Devotion.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's +1/+1, lifelink. Yes?
Okay. Squire Devotion was in sideboard of Thorben because I don't see it in the main deck.
Yeah.
And well, if you ask me, that wasn't the best play ever, you know. Why I'm saying that? Because Jakub have shown us that he has bounce spells and the enchantment, which you know, in some part of the game might require to be destroyed. So putting the aura on a creature that has the ability to destroy something and sacrifice itself, it's a very risky play. That shows that Thorben might be saying, "Hey, you know, I got square devotion.
That's the best
I
I
will
can
go.
do."
Yes, that's the best I can do, and I will go all in with the hand I have and try to win the game in few turns." That might be his plan, and otherwise, you know.
Because now
It's not the most efficient play in my opinion.
Dino is 4-5 now. Now Hawaj has a way to deal with it. He has Hunt the Weak,
Everyone has
so he can.
in every game against me.
Okay, if he hunts the weak now, it will be the same thing that
Yeah.
Thorben does. So
Exactly.
Two blocks? Sure, that's 20.
would be 2-for-2. So
Yeah.
EV would be 0, but
Archer?
Ooh, there's the archer.
You have
So
you
he
will get
gets
one
rid
more.
of the pesky token created by Squire's Devotion. All right, and let's see. Let's see what he has. I believe it was an enchantment
Yes.
removal.
Come back. Sure.
I mean the passivism effect. Luminous Bonds.
luminous bones, exactly.
Yep. So another
24? 25.
25. It should be. Yeah, exactly.
Thorben, count your life.
Yeah, no problem. Okay,
Can afford to.
go. Draw.
A lot of stuff we have already seen.
Okay, so what's the play for Jakub? He obviously can't race
Nope.
with Brontodon.
Life
He
link
has
from Brontodon.
only Hand the Weak on the hand, and things are looking grim actually.
He could.
There is
Hunt the Weak.
There is a one play. Oh, so Jakub is calling a judge, but I don't know what.
I need a wording for one card, but I want to go. Okay.
Okay, so Jakub asked for wording on one card. He doesn't know exactly, so the judge will tell him exactly what he wants to know.
Yeah, and he wants to keep it in secret because
Yes.
he doesn't want his opponent to know what he is going for.
Yes.
So yeah,
What he has in mind.
yeah. Would you use Hunt the Weak on the archer to kill off the 4-2?
Yes, that's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
That's
Sorry.
That's the play, I guess, because Jakub has no answer for the Brontodon, and having the 2-5 archer would allow him to have an efficient block against the Brontodon, and yeah. And
Yes, and
if
not lose more life because
Yes.
right now it would be a 3-turn clock.
And
So I
in
think-
addition, if Thorben would be crazy enough to attack into 2-5 and 4-2, Jakub would have nice nice blocking
Game.
Yeah.
It's not
against
easy.
that. So
Okay, I'll try to do it this way. And the weak? This one?
God, we are so good at predicting this stuff.
yes, well, it's not like there is many options you can do. So it's not it's not rocket science.
It's not, especially
It's
when
not it's not SpaceX shuttle going into Mars, you know.
yeah, exactly. One day I will send my own car to Mars. Yeah, I will do it. All right, let's see what Thorben plans for this turn. Luminous Bonds, so he will prevent the 2-5 from blocking. And gets in
Yeah.
for 4.
And that's the
gets
problem.
4 life. So it's basically an 8 life swing every turn, which is
Go.
really, really a lot. And then the unblockable Merfolk, I mean unblockable by creatures with power 2 or less.
Okay, right now there is a scenario we were talking about, and Jakub has drawn the enchantment, which might be the target for the Brontodon, but since the Brontodon has
An aura.
aura lifelink, you can't really sacrifice the Brontodon because that would be,
2 for 1 yourself.
to not say stupid, it would be not wise.
Yes.
Yes. So,
Yes.
but we will see what Thorben has in hand because we didn't have a chance to make a look. so planes.
Some black card, which is useless right now without black mana. And he gets frisky with the little 2-1.
6.
Yeah, you know, only clear blocks Jakub has is the 4-2, which
You
is
don't want that.
which is trading
Go.
not efficiently, I would say.
And the Colossal Dreadmaw has come down. It's a 6/6 trample. The reprint or the original version? Reprint or the original version?
Which
it's
one?
the original.
Which
It's
one
the
is
original.
better? Which one is better in your opinion?
I prefer the symbol of reprint.
Okay. Oh, big
So-
play for Jakub. He managed to bounce the archer and play it right away. So he got rid of the 2-1 unblockable guy.
Yeah.
And you know, it's back
He
and
might
forth.
be, he
back
might be
and
piecing
forth.
it back together
Yes.
because now he could actually taking to trample them. Oh no, he's still. I mean, it's not looking pretty, but
I don't
he's
know.
closer.
Yeah, I
He's
don't know what
closer to
Thorben
stabilizing.
has, but trading Dreadmaw for that 4-2 and 2 Merfolk 1-1 might be the play, you know, because
But
it will leave the Jakub with only 3-2 unblockable and 1-4.
But then again, if Hawaj does that, then leaving the 4/5 unblocked, he still takes lethal damage. Since that's a trample.
So attacking with Dreadmaw might be the correct play.
Yeah.
Trading 3. Okay.
Attacks with everything. I mean, Hawaj has to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know the last card of Jakub, but I believe it's a land. And in the first place, I would think that I need to get rid of Dreadmaw because
It's trampling.
yes, it's
more
trampling.
problems.
It's big, yes, and getting for 4 from the Brontodon. Yeah, okay, it leaves you at 2, and but you still have the open door to come back,
Yeah.
and
I would actually consider blocking with the archer because it's a 1/4. Then you block with 4/2, 1/4 with the Merfolk, with the token, and then he trades with only
okay.
2 of your creatures.
Jakub is considering staying on 1 life and trying to kill the Brontodon, which is, I don't know. I believe the Dreadmaw is the bigger threat right now than the Brontodon with Aura. I believe he will come to that conclusion very soon.
None of that will matter in the face of Tetsimok anyway.
Yes, I think that's a clear block with 4-2 and 2/1/1s on the Dreadmaw.
He blocks with
Yeah, and
No!
yes,
Vanquish the Weak,
you know.
and I believe he takes lethal damage. No, he doesn't take lethal damage here. Yes.
And I lose 4. I have 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was a blowout.
Yes, yes, Jakub. Things are not looking great.
I don't know what he could do to pull himself out of this mess.
I don't know.
This one?
It's
But I mean,
No.
either way,
Yeah, right.
and anyway he blocked. It still would be up.
there,
Still
you
would be
know,
the same.
he had to take rid of the Dreadmaw because, you know, it's a 6 trample, so there is nothing he could do. And if the opponent has the Vanquish the Weak, so
Jungle
come on,
Ball Pioneer.
what can you do?
Yeah.
That's, you know.
Yeah, and if Thorben just
Sure.
turns them sideways, yeah.
Okay,
It's
so Thorben takes the game number 3, and
Wins
he's
the
showing
round.
the
Yeah, it's
Tetsimok
like,
In hand?
in the hand. So
Sure.
to
But it was more important
to put some more salt into
into
Jakub's wounds.
Yes,
So
yes, yes. I think
yeah, look, I got something else
if
if
you didn't have
my
this
plan didn't work out. So
Yeah.
take that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Okay,
but
so
then
the
also
second, our friend from Germany
Yes, but,
takes the game on the stream
And
and
improves
I
to
don't know.
2-0,
Yes.
which is a really good way to start.
Yes.
It's certainly better than 0-2.
yes, starting with wins is better than starting with losing games, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And for
and
those
you
who are
draw,
unfortunate
of course.
enough to lose their first 2 or 3 rounds, we have also a second tournament going, which
Oh,
is
yes. Oh, yes.
PPTQ. Not a PPTQ.
No, it's
MKM
MKM
trial.
Yes.
Yes, Magic Card Market trial, which is like a trial event for a bigger tournament or organized in the biggest cities in
Oh, this
Europe.
is the
This
It's-
one is for an event taking place in Rome.
Yes,
so,
in Rome. It's gonna be
in standard.
in standard. So the organizer of this PPTQ took care of the players who will bust out early in the rounds.
Yeah.
And after round number 3 or 4, I
After
believe.
3, yeah.
Yes,
After third
there
round.
yes, there will be a MKM trial for those who wants to play more, because you know what you have to do.
Yeah,
On the Magic tournament, you have to
somebody,
play. Yeah.
somebody has to lose the first 2 rounds, so yeah. All right, but before we go to that, we are here. We are in Szczecin, a beautiful city in Poland, and it's the 4th edition of our Paprykarz Open, our MTG holiday. And this time we have managed to gather 62 people competing for the RPTQ slot for Minneapolis. All right. Okay.
That's the record. Yes, that's the record of the Paprykarz tournament. Normally, it was like 25, 30, even 40 people. But this time we managed to promote the tournament to the highest level, and
Yeah, exactly.
we managed to reach the 62 people. So. When it comes to PPTQ standards, that's you know
That is a lot.
that's a lot. That's a
That
lot.
is a lot.
Normally the RPTQs are having like 60, 50 people, and PPTQs, you know, normally it's 10, 20, and winning this one would mean a lot, because beating 61 people, that's an accomplishment, you know.
Yes, it is. All right. So let us have a short break, and we will come back to you in round 3.
Yes. Stay
So-
tuned and wait for more action.
Exactly.